Y'all are
This
retarded.
got very, very weird.
We are live.
Hey.
We are live. Lucious with podcast. I'm pandemic proof. Lou with my guestesses. Y'all share this shit. I got Buddy with me. On God now. I got Keisha. I should have announced you last. Hold on. I got Buddy. I got Raynetta. We got BJ, of course. And we got a very special guest. Give it up for Keisha.
Put your elbows together.
Gang, gang.
I know.
Thank you very much.
Oh, God, no. How was y'all's week? That's how we talk every week. How was your week? We're going to start with BJ.
My week was trash.
Hey, trash week.
About 3, maybe 4 days ago, the hot water heater in my dorm went out.
Oh.
So I've been taking cold ass showers for like 4-5 days now.
Oh,
and it sucks.
That ain't right.
Nigga,
I hate it here. I want this whole base to just disappear.
Once you leave, right?
Other than that, I mean, great.
Hey, Raynetta, how was your week?
So my week was fine. I work in customer service. I work at Edward Jones, and it's the tax filing deadline has passed, and you learn how much.
Hey, hold on, Raynetta. That jaw, that's like Spanish speaking people laughing out loud. So.
I know what that is. I'll have to jump that, but I'll let it pass.
All right, go ahead.
I'm lost, but okay.
Go ahead, Raynetta.
But I just learned how much people don't pay attention, how much money rich people throw away, how much they don't look at certain things. Because at this point, we have, like I say, tax filing deadlines. So people are trying to make their contributions. Depending on the type of business entity you are, depends on when you can make the contributions. Some people supposed to have made contributions in March, and they're upset now. And it's like, so I can't do this. Or they've been contributing to something, and then their tax professional say, well, you weren't supposed to put $50,000 in this account, so you got to take it out. And then they got to get excess removals taken out. They get taxed for it. They get penalized, and then they mad at you. I can tell you someone has to put the money in the account without talking to the tax person first.
Renata, you are very passionate about this shit. You see me, Buddy, and BJ's face? Like, yo, what? Who gives a fuck, man?
I'm sorry.
Somebody pissed her off.
Yeah, somebody got her.
There's a few of them that pissed me off, but whatever.
Vince says Vince.
Thank you.
No. Keisha, how was your week?
You gotta let the queen have the floor.
Let's see. The week was pretty dope, or at least it's about to end dope. It started off crazy with, I'm also not so much customer service, but it's a bunch of correcting a lot of discrepant records for veterans. I can't really say who I work for because I signed some NDAs. But anyways, I basically correct millions and millions of records, or it seems like millions of records for veterans that aren't receiving their benefits because they shit has been fat fingered, whether it's their name or their social security number or just whatever. So that's basically what I do. I do a lot of analyzing and cleaning up records. So I extinguished all that fire, went to a crawfish boil today. It's pretty sweet. Food was good from people from New Orleans, so they knew what they was doing. Ew. And then tomorrow, me and my squad are going glow-in-the-dark kayaking. So all about trying something new. Yeah.
Glow-in-the-dark kayaking?
Yeah, like
that's something you try.
So y'all gonna have skating ring glow sticks?
I'm trying to go on a whole nother level, bro. I'm trying to do something new. We've been cooped up in the house too long, so I want to get into a see-through kayak with LED lights at the bottom. We're just gonna tour through the city. So.
Oh, that's lit.
I'm telling you, come and visit.
Look at Buddy in Raynetta's face.
I know his eyes got big every day.
I gotta do it.
Yo, that ain't. Yeah, I ain't doing no kayaking. Goddamn, I can't feel that good.
It's something I want to
do. I really can't swim at nighttime.
Fuck that. I already went kayaking before down the Chattahoochee River, but not in a see-through kayak with glow-in-the-dark glow sticks.
Yeah, we on that level.
Buddy, how was your week?
Man, my week was pretty lit. Got drunk every day of the week, as usual.
Sounds like an alcoholic. What?
Yeah. Yesterday, I woke up with a hangover as if I went to party, but I didn't go nowhere, so that was kind of new. But yeah, the fam came down, kicked it with them for a little bit. Had a bunch of kids in my game room. Y'all see the PlayStation back here. They was in this bitch running the buck. It like David Buster's in here last night. They was going crazy. Like I ain't never seen as many TVs in one room. And goddamn, I gotta acknowledge Jay that said we all ugly. Now listen, my brother, I ain't shit. I'm a dog. I'm terrible, but ugly. That's one thing I am not, sir.
Hey.
Confidence.
The prettiest panel in America. I'll put it up against anybody's panel.
But Lou, how was your week? Pandemic proof? Are you still pandemic proof?
Nigga. Not quite. No, Monday I had a show, did awesome. And here's the crazy thing about comedy. Comedy is dope because it brings you back to your level when you think like you're out of this world, basically. So one night, you'll have the greatest time of your life, and then the next night, that shit'll suck, and that shit'll bring you back to be like, yo, okay, maybe I need to work a little harder. So Monday night, do a show, did great, felt like the man, you know what I'm saying? Like, motherfucker shaking my hand like, yo, nigga, you funny. Tuesday night, I do a show, 420. I'm excited. It's 420. What the fuck else? I'm doing a show in front of like 21 to 25-year-olds. I'm 37. Damn near. Them niggas didn't get nothing I was talking about because they haven't lived yet. So like while I'm telling jokes, these niggas, I had a nigga roll a blunt in my set. You know, like, bro, I'm so disrespected. I'm like, bro, I just want to jump off here and drop kick your ass in the chest. Yeah, it wasn't. It was all right. I mean, I guess because this is the weird shit about comedy. Because like, you'll get a show where everybody's dying laughing, and after the show, nobody will say nothing to you, and then you'll do a show where you felt like you sucked, and then motherfuckers be like, yo. The same nigga rolling the blunt came up to me after I got done performing. He was like, no cap, you was funny, nigga. And I was like, bruh, like I didn't receive that when I was on stage. This shit was miserable. I thought about quitting that shit.
Comedy is hard, man.
It's not miserable again.
That shit's hard work, man. My brief little stint stand up, that shit ain't as easy as
bruh, it's not. And you question yourself all the time. So 420 was what the fuck it was. And I mean, other than that, I had a great week. It's Derby season.
So something that's randomly funny and off topic is BJ's shirt.
Wow.
It's actually my favorite shirt that I own. It's the best shirt I got.
Hey.
Goes with everything, huh?
Hey,
you see me lean back so y'all can see it.
It's fucking hilarious.
And nigga still got the wrinkles and everything. He didn't give a fuck. He's like, you gonna see my shirt.
That shit's funny as hell.
I can dig it. Yeah, but other than that, my week was straight, man. I can't complain. It's just a hiccup on Tuesday.
That's weird though. 420, I feel like science-wise, they should have been cracking up if everybody was high anyway, right?
Yeah,
they got it or not.
I don't think they would they were. You understand? It's young people. Like if you're dealing with older people on 420, they know what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Young people, like they still like put money in to buy weed and shit.
That happens?
Hell yeah, motherfuckers put niggas put $5 a piece and buy a 20 set. You know what I'm saying? So like it wasn't. You know what I'm saying?
Per person, or how many times does it go around? Like.
Yeah, but that's how they think. Like young people buy single black and mild.
That sounds like I need a new profession. They all put their money together.
Bro, they put money in together, bro.
Money?
Yeah. And they try to get one ball a piece. Like
Georgia needs speed up on legalizing.
Yeah. That's what they do, bro.
That's
but
right.
Hey, are you guys ready for some topics?
We're ready.
Are you guys ready for some topics? Okay, first topic. Will you date someone with a child? And if not, why?
If so, why? Shit.
If so, why? Why, buddy? Would you date somebody with a child?
Go to somebody else.
He said I need time to.
No, we try with you, buddy. What's happening?
This is gonna sound terrible.
I'm saying you have a child, so would you date somebody with a child?
Because I have a child.
Mm-hmm.
Woo! Absolutely not.
And why? You gotta follow that up with reasons.
The reason why is because, okay, in the nature of men and women, normally men pursue the woman. You know, that's like how it goes. I mean, I know there are circumstances where that doesn't happen, but in normal circumstances, the man, you know, is in the thrill of the chase. Mm-hmm. So I do not know the nature of the relationship between you and that child's father. Now, you can say, I don't want nothing to do with him, but he don't have to give a fuck about none of that shit.
Right. He want everything to do with you.
So I am not trying to die because I'm having sexual relations with this man's baby mama. Because niggas will kill you about that butt. That number one thing, that butt. And you will die about it.
Right.
And like dating somebody, like you're at the point, like in the dating phases, you don't really know like a lot about this person. Like when you first start to get to know them and stuff, you don't know their level of security. You don't know their level of willpower. So who's to say that he ain't gonna weasel his way back in? Like maybe I'm insecure, maybe it's my ego, I don't know, but I can't handle the possibility of you giving in to whether or not he's trying. It's like I would have to meet him, like we gotta have a conversation, right. And I'm not doing all that shit. Yeah. I gotta know that he's done and he's moved on and nothing's happening. And to be honest, I don't want to do all that shit because I ain't gotta do all that shit.
Right now,
because I got a kid, and I'm saying this.
I'm sorry.
Kind of bad. But shit, if a girl didn't want to date me because I got a kid, I don't give a shit.
Right now, would you date somebody with a child?
Currently, the person I'm dating has a child.
Okay.
So, I mean, it is what it is.
Why did you?
Okay, how is it? But how is it though?
How is it? And the child isn't the issue for me. Like you said, you don't know really. You hear about the relationship with the parents, you really are unsure. When you hear that they say this is this, but you know you've been around those people. You have those friends where it's like, I can fuck my baby mama anytime. I can fuck my baby daddy anytime, and you never want to put yourself in a situation where it's like, I'm putting this into you and I care, and at any moment, your baby mama, baby daddy waiting on a spot to open back up for them to get back there. So, at this moment in time, you know, like I said, the kid isn't a problem. Like we are still at the point where it's just about me and him. But sometimes the conversation about the mother, certain things that happens get under my skin. But at times I feel like maybe it's because I don't have children and I don't understand certain things. So I try not to put my judgment or my viewpoint on certain things. Or at times, like I'll reach out to my friends, my sorority sisters, my cousins who have kids, just to have a conversation to get a better understanding of, am I tripping in how I view this, or am I wrong for feeling the way I feel about this certain thing? So, yeah, that's kind of
random point too. Like, what if the kid don't like your ass?
Right.
Or what if you don't like this fucking kid?
Here's the quickest way to get with a woman with a kid. All you gotta do is treat that kid right, bro.
But and what if these motherfuckers just don't like you? You ain't my daddy. The fuck?
And you feel like Snoop off the board. Fuck your fort, nigga. Like you start kicking on the floor, you don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like you choke out Jody. That's what you do. Like this is my woman.
Yeah, I don't know.
Baby boy kind of like, yo, this is what the fuck is waiting for us. BJ, I know you're happily married, but if the opportunity ever came, you met a woman, she has a child, could you date her?
Quick answer, hell no. Now, I'll caveat was saying like I did it before.
Right.
And everything that Buddy said, because I only did it once, everything that he said was true, right? It was a nightmare. Because dude, now the kid's father left her, right? Said, I want a divorce, it's over, whatever. Fast forward, I come in, you know, I'm treating the young lady nice and all that. We getting close and all that. Now he want his family back. But I mean, you know, for a long time, I've never wanted children myself. It's a lot of responsibility that I don't want nothing to do with. So no, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Won't do it. But that's why I'm happily married, because she ain't got no kids. She don't want no kids. We good.
There you go.
I couldn't. There's no way. I would never do that again. It's too much of a headache. Way too much of a headache.
Yeah.
It's so many factors that go into that, man. Like I keep
Way
thinking
too many.
like you and the kid have to build a relationship, because if you don't have a positive bond in the relationship with the kid's parent is gonna be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So that too.
And if you're not used to dealing with children, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, for me, I had a relationship with a woman with a child. It wasn't the child that was the problem. It's never the child that's the problem. Like, yo,
for the most part, it's never the child. For the most part,
it's that
sometimes it's the child.
But I've met mugs. I'm like, yo, I don't know how you doing that, because that kid is bad in the motherfucker, man. Like, I wanted to kick him in the shin real quick, just to let him know, like for real. Like, you ever see a kid so bad, you like, yo, he needs his ass whooped, but I'm too old.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Like
that from the goddamn Compton Crippler,
bruh.
Joking.
But like me dating a woman with a child, it was never the child. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was always a significant other. And them, you know what I'm saying, like putting their fucking shit in the ground, like, yo, this is my baby mama.
It's my child. I was here first.
Yeah, so now you can, like, really, you playing dictatorship to this relationship, because now you can kind of control what she does and does not do with the child. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, I'm trying to make this work with you, and I'm accepting the child at the same time. So it's a weird dynamic.
Yeah.
If you're not ready for that.
That's true.
It's like little shit like it would be his weekend to take the kid. So obviously, you know, she kid free. So I got all of these ideas of what we got about to be doing. A lot of it involves us in the house in multiple rooms, right?
Right.
You on purpose coming late as fuck because you mad. Like, you know I'm there, so you like, I'm just gonna be late. You trying to delay all the action.
Right.
I don't like you no more. Now I want to fight you, but I can't fight you because you the kid's father.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I could never do that again.
I've had a dude. I've had a dude. He saw my name flash in her phone. They were like exchanging the kid. I called. My name pops up. It has hearts around it, right? This dude went as far as going in his mama's Facebook to check who the fuck Lucious was on his mama's Facebook through his phone.
Hey, side note real quick. You know you really in there when your contacts got emojis around it.
Yeah.
That's what set it off right there.
Yeah, this the guy.
You in there.
Hey, this is the world heavyweight champion right here. This is the Yokozuna.
You get the nice little
This
emojis.
is the ultimate sumo wrestler. Yeah. Yeah, it's the equivalent to
Let's
the
know.
FBI finding
You
your
might
plug.
start off with a lot of emojis, but every time you make us mad, you lose an emoji.
Yep.
Exactly.
Mhm.
That's crazy.
Man,
Yeah.
my name in people's phone was never my name. It was always my actions. Dog ass nigga. Ain't shit ass buddy.
Man.
Bullshit buddy.
Keisha, would you date a person with a child?
Yes, but that I think it all depends on the person. Because I'm open-minded and I'm naturally.
Hey, love.
Hey, there you go. See,
That was my line, sister, y'all.
Keisha thought that was for her.
All right, go ahead, Keisha. What you,
She
let's-
thought
let's
her
hear
seven
what
words
Keisha
got her
thinks
right
about
there.
I want to
Yeah,
hear what you think
Keisha,
about
would you
this.
date a guy? Would you date a guy with a child? Or
yeah,
multiple children?
I'm naturally a nurturer, so that part I don't have a problem with, and I think it's yeah. You can ask that question, and we can say yes and no, but there's so many other factors that go into it. First of all, whoever you're dealing with, it all comes down to communication. Because I feel like with all the examples you guys gave, somewhere there was miscommunication or something wasn't, fluent enough between the mom and the baby daddy or vice versa. Like if it's done and you'll know it. Like I have 2 children from 2 different guys. Both one was first love from high school, another one was the second love I met later on. But when it comes to me, them, and the kids, it's already been set. There is no other feelings. I don't care what you do with your life, as long as we got the kids straight, we're good. So anybody that I tend on getting involved with, I put that out there, let them know everything is, copacetic. We don't have any feelings. There shouldn't be any miscommunication on, him coming to get kids and leaving and whatnot. But it's all about communication. And somewhere, if somebody still has feelings tied, either that person shouldn't be seeing other people, especially if there's some type of like safety hazard and your baby daddy is crazy. I think it just comes down to communication, that everybody needs to be clear what's going down, or at least let everybody or all the parties know what they're getting into. Because then if everybody is open about everything, there's nothing to lose. You're just now meeting this person, so why not be truthful about everything that you're doing? So
But-
Oh, hold on now. I got to
But
argue.
as a single guy,
I gotta argue one.
single guy with no kids,
I got to
I
argue
don't
one.
want to believe that.
There is something to lose because
Like-
if I'm trying to get that butt, the butt is on the line.
like there's not other pussy out there.
Just
you
that
can get,
simple.
though. You gotta have that one though. You can't have no other. You can't move on if it's too much.
Nah, if I want that butt, if I want this specific, if I want this pair of specific cheeks, these
So-
cheeks are on the line.
You got an emotional tie to the cheeks or the person.
Nah, the cheeks. Sometimes, so you ain't now. Now BJ and Lou can attest to this. You done seen a pair of cheeks, but you was like, you know what? I got to see what these cheeks is talking about. So
those cheeks are worth going through all the drama with the baby daddy and the getting to investing in, getting closer to that person.
I mean, we don't know if the cheeks is worth it yet, but we gotta find out.
Okay.
That's Buddy. We cannot.
Man, you don't lie to me, man. You didn't went up the bat for some cheeks.
Nah, with no kid though. Like I think it out. Like when it's with a child, it's always that extra shit. You know what I'm saying? So, like when it's somebody with a child, I always think about the baby daddy, the kid dynamic, how much that person takes care of the kid. So, yeah, if it's just on some hit and quit shit, I don't give a fuck if you have a kid or not.
But if you're having a relationship, like
yeah, when you actually taking your time and you get to know some person that with a kid, it ain't about the cheeks. Like, cause what the fuck, you just starting a relationship because of sex?
Yeah.
Nah. I ain't got no relationship because of sex.
Hold on now. So y'all mean to tell me every relationship y'all been in, this is everybody on here, right? The whole panel.
I ain't read that far.
When you met this person and your first thought was relationships.
No.
And okay, now to add to that, see, both y'all said no. Keisha, yes or no? Meeting somebody, your first thought was relationship or cheeks. Well, in the case of a man, balls.
No, it might be cheeks. It might be cheeks, bro. These niggas is weird.
Yeah, it's 2020. Yeah,
I mean, some men have nice asses, so it could be that. But when you meet a person, it's not all about sex.
Yeah.
You know, if I'm getting to know you, I'm hoping that the sex is good to get us there. But if I'm trying to get to know you, I'm getting to know you as a person. Sex isn't the first thing that I'm looking at when I see you.
Yeah.
I mean, I might think it in my head, like, you know, you got a nice print, look at the size of your feet. I might do all of that, but that is not what's going to motivate me talking to you or trying to get to know you.
Yeah, the further.
So man's roll up on you some gray sweatpants, and he got
Wait,
that's not fair.
BJ, what you think, BJ?
I think about what?
You super quiet, bro. What's
I'm just saying, you don't run up.
What my big bro think?
I was trying to listen to how Buddy was explaining. I get what Buddy is saying. You never walk up to a woman initially that you find attractive and was like, ooh, I bet she could be my wife.
Man.
That never happened.
No.
But that's because you're going specifically off a site, off of like.
Exactly.
But that's what everybody goes off of. If the person's not attractive to you, you're not going to talk to him. Like, if he's not your type, you're not going to talk to him. Like, yo, I ain't never walked up on a female and be like, yo, this conversation is dope. I'm finna date her forever. Like, no. Like, she's cute.
It's all about the cheeks.
And then the extra shit
and that's all what Buddy is saying is that initially it is a physical attraction. That's all he's saying.
Okay, scientifically, yes, that's correct.
Yeah.
You like, damn, watch this football.
We established that initially it's a physical attraction, which goes back to there is something to lose. Because if I run up on you and I want cheeks and we going through all these serious conversations, I'm going to go with whatever I need to go with because my end goal is cheeks. Why am I going to risk these cheeks when I can get these cheeks?
It must be a male thing. So I'm just like, there's other. Keep it moving.
It's different perspective. Yeah, 100%. You getting a male's point of view from it. Now y'all give a female's point of view.
There's other fish out there to.
You said girls be planning the whole marriage on the first date.
Who?
Who is this?
That's directly. Look. I read the comments. I'm like, I don't know about it. I don't know.
All right, so all right. For the
he said, "We're gonna sign the fuck off
of
this bit."
Let's talk. Let me talk to the ladies real quick. So, when you meet a guy, you're physically attracted to a guy. Are you looking for a relationship with this guy, or are you looking to get your cheeks clapped or clap his cheeks?
Eventually, a relationship.
Eventually.
Yeah. I'm not wasting time just fucking around. I'm about to be 40 in like 4 years. I'm not. No.
So you ain't never seen a dude that was like, you know what? He can go ahead.
Like it was like 2 weeks away.
What?
You said 4 years, like it's 2 weeks away. Like, yo.
So you ain't never seen, neither one of y'all ever seen a dude who's like, you know what? I'm trying to.
No. I've met some people where you just be like, you know, I just want to see how it is. You've met people like that, but those people you want to see how it is, and that's it. But I'm not fin to talk to you, get to know you, find out how many baby mamas you got. I don't give a hell about any of that. If we gonna fuck, we gonna fuck. That's going to be it. But if I know about how many kids you got and all this other stuff, that means it's not just about sex.
Yeah, that investigation ain't supposed to be wasted. It's going towards something.
You know what? Listening to y'all lets me know how my game was working so good back in the days. Because I listened to all that shit just for some cheeks.
Wow.
That let me know how, because I'll meet your mama and everything. I'll drink beers with your daddy.
Sometimes I just want to be able to call you when that mood hit. We gonna do what we gonna do, and you go about your business. Like, you ain't got to get to know my mama. If you meet my mama, that means I have some type of attachment to you.
Yes.
I want this to move on. You ain't meet my mama just because I want to fuck you.
No.
I'm not taking you to meet nobody if I just want to fuck you.
So that's why I was saying.
Might know about you, might be my homegirls, and they gonna know you as Gray Sweatpants.
Yep. Know your place.
And I'm gonna know them as gray sweatpants too. I'm popping.
Nah, you say my phone is cheeks.
Straight looky eyes. Straight
little
eyes.
cheeks, petite cheeks,
I'm on it.
squats cheeks.
I'm on it. Hey guys, are you ready for your next topic? Oh, that sounds so weird. That sounds like a fucking creeper.
You sound like the people that be on the little kid like TV shows on YouTube.
Hey, kid, are you ready to bob for apples like your mom did when she made you? No.
Whoa.
That was too dark. My bad.
Before we get to the next topic, can we talk about
topic
Keisha?
is.
But hold on. Before we get there, hold up. Can we talk about Keisha with the red light special going on over there?
Save the paint. Save the paint.
I'm just saying, baby, it's yours.
It's all yours. If you
I'm just saying.
Why? So we done. I'm in her inbox.
I'm gonna stop.
She got the red light special, and we talk about cheeks. But go ahead, we can move on.
Okay. Speaking of Keisha, is porn cheating? We'll start off with Buddy.
Nah, start off with Keisha.
You started off with Buddy last time.
Nah, yeah, start off with Keisha.
Okay, Buddy. Hold your thought. We're gonna start off with Raynetta.
Can we do the
Queen.
Watching porn is not considered cheating in my book because I watch porn myself, and we can watch it together. So you watching it don't make me feel any type of way.
What kind of porn you watch?
Yeah, what's your tip?
It depends on the mood.
That's true. Yeah, good answer.
Okay.
So you watch granny midget porn?
What?
I'm just saying. I mean, you might be in the mood.
Hey, what granny midget you know?
I
thought you knew somebody. You could have put me on. I'm finna go Google. I'm finna get up on that shit.
Whatever. Okay.
So you say no.
No.
Keisha?
I say no unless you get like some kind of addiction or special attachment to like one specific, like there's just one bitch you can only watch and you thinking about her while we getting down. That's when we've crossed the line. But I'm gonna say no. There shouldn't be. Sometimes it's
I don't know who he's thinking about while we fucking, and I'm trying to get mine off.
Like, you better enjoy that. He is fucking the shit out you for Tiana Trump. And her head is amazing. I don't give a fuck. I seen her suck a cucumber. She sucked the green part off the cucumber. And what's crazy is the whole cucumber is green. And man, she sucked the green off of it. That bitch is white as fuck.
Wow. Okay. I'm gonna.
So you care? So do you care about what he's thinking about while he's having sex with you?
If it keeps him going, not really. But if you call out her name, then yeah, we got a problem.
But I mean, what if he doing you and he like, ooh, cutthroat Keisha.
But that, ooh, I mean, that also, yeah, that's cool. That's good.
I like when you cut and throat. cut my throat.
You got to make like Melina off Mortal Kombat.
so he could be thinking about Mia Khalifa, but he's hollering out cutthroat Keisha. He's like, I don't know too many dudes that for real. Well, I don't fuck dudes, but I don't think too many dudes are gonna be like, yo, Mia Khalifa. Like I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm thinking about the moment.
Okay.
There's been a lot of 5-minute nights. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm in the moment. I ain't trying to have this be a 5-minute night so cutthroat Keisha can talk shit about me on Facebook. And be like, you know what I don't like? I don't like when a nigga say he finna fuck the shit out of me and fuck me for 5 minutes.
Okay.
You're gonna be in the group text. See, now here's the thing though. You can't unsuck this dick. So put me in the group text all you want to. But guess what happened? What happened, buddy? I still hit. Hey, BJ. I'm joking. I'm kidding.
BJ is more cheating.
I'm kidding.
No, it's not. But I mean, I agree with Keisha, right? It can't be excessive. Especially like if it becomes like an addiction and stuff like that. I wouldn't call it cheating, but it's definitely a problem.
Yeah.
So it really can't get to there. But like Raver said too, like that's something that you and your wife, like y'all can do together. I mean, y'all can watch it together. Maybe even learn some shit. You know what I'm saying?
We might be like, I want to try this tonight.
Exactly.
Right.
But I mean, but to your point about the 5 minutes, I mean, I'm only giving you 9. I'm old. You know what I'm saying? I'm old man.
You know you're going in the group chats, right?
Hey, look, it's gonna be a solid 9 minutes though. You know what I mean? We're gonna get
9 minutes.
Are we getting foreplay before this, or are you just saying foreplay?
Yeah, of course, you gotta do foreplay. I don't really count that. I mean,
no, that's what leads them to it. Is some men feel like they can just come to you and just think they dick in you, and that's it.
I recognize when you get older, you can't do that, right? You got to get the engine started up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like an old school, how you have to just like pump the gas. You got to do that shit. All that happy horse shit. You know what I'm saying?
Pump the gas.
You're going to get about 9 minutes. It's going to be a solid 9 minutes, right? Because I done learned some things. And then we're going to be out of there.
As long as it's a hard minute, I'm good. So
exactly. It says exactly.
Yeah, the older you get, the less. Like, I don't want my dick being wrong.
I'm not trying to be here all night.
Yeah.
I got shit to do.
Yeah.
Like sleep.
I'm trying to make you trying to be Thanos. Who? Like, I'm trying to make my statement, snap my fingers, and get the fuck out of here. I'm trying to destroy half of the universe in 9 minutes.
I'm trying to be in and out like a bank robber.
Yeah, I'm beating everybody. I'm making Hope look like a whole whore. I'm doing all that.
That's all right. That's all right. 9 minutes. You getting a solid 2 from me. You better get there while you can. You better get there while you can. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
I treat it like a yellow light. We don't slow down. We speed up so we can go ahead and catch it.
Real. Like, I've noticed as I've gotten older, I'm like, I'm trying to rearrange your cervix real quick. And I'm trying to look, I'm single, bro.
Sir, come on now.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to knock your cervix into your lung. But that's only for personal purposes. I gotta know I still got it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you gotta know you still got it in 9 minutes.
9 minutes. I'm trying to hurt that cervix for about 7 of them.
Oh,
she looking with that face of disgust about the 9 minutes. The problem is you ain't had a solid 9 minutes.
I got about 6.5 though.
You know what I'm saying? Once you got a solid 9 minutes, you don't need nothing else.
Yeah. All right, question for the lady.
Question is, how many times am I coming in 9 minutes? Because
if it's solid, it's at least 2.
Okay. Only 2?
No, I got you 4.
That's the minimum.
Hey, BJ, hold on. I got you 4.
Who is this person?
I got a question.
What? Hey, I'm gonna be selective and selfish at the same time.
I got a question.
You're like, 9 minutes is good. 2 minutes?
Hold on. Let me ask the ladies a question real quick. Since 9 minutes is absurd, I want to know what is y'all ideal time for a sexual session?
Wait. With foreplay or?
I'm saying from A to B.
We're not gonna. Let's add foreplay because a lot of dudes be trying to just dick and dip, pump and dump, stab and grab.
Hey,
dick and spit. You know what I'm saying? A penis and
stab and grab. I like the stab and grab the best.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So. Smash and dash. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people like to smash and dash.
Robbed of something. So
look, this is a nigga that don't get no sex. Hold on.
So boom. That's 9 to 15 minutes. Takes longer. You got whack
pushy.
What?
I like the word.
Love you. It's like
if he in love with you, it's like 3.
Hey, Yonker, you need to go back to elementary school.
I don't know now.
Put sentences together.
Some of these women out here got that southwestern Mediterranean snapper fish down there, and it has a spin cycle like a General Electric washing machine.
I guess my thing is, I get you.
General Electric.
Say 9 minutes, okay. But my thing is, if you ask how long of our session, I want foreplay, I want oral sex, I want toys. I need at least, a good 2 or 3 before you even decide to put your dick in me, because by that time you might be tired and you might only get your 4 or 5 pumps. But I have to be satisfied in this whole process.
Wait,
2 or 3 minutes? A nigga jaw be hurt like a motherfucker.
2 or 3 minutes of foreplay or 2 or 3 hours? You said 2 or 3. I need to know what this 2 or 3 is.
I said 2 or 3 pumps. I didn't say shit about 2 or 3.
So how long? So from start to finish, we count foreplay all the way up until you feel like you got your 17th and a half nut. So from the very beginning of foreplay until your 17th and a half nut, how long should that last?
Give me a good, between foreplay, oral sex, a good 30, 45-minute session.
Okay.
Keisha?
I could do that in the BP bathroom.
Keisha?
The minimum. Because we're not counting quickies, right?
Nah.
That's not a quickie time, because quickies, that's the 9 minutes. But if we talking about the whole session.
Right. I'm talking about the whole session.
At least 30. At least 30. So the 30 to 45 sounds pretty accurate. I mean, we understand y'all can't keep giving because y'all's blood, goes from one place to that one main place.
Yeah, we risking our lives.
Niggas really be tired. I don't know what they got out of that shit, but when a nigga come, he really be tired.
And that's fine, but we got to make sure I'm good before you come.
Yeah,
no, we don't.
Ladies first.
I'm gonna watch Mortal Kombat, and you're gonna be good with whatever the fuck you're good with.
So I just want y'all to know, y'all being selfish, because all this blood from our bodies goes down to our penis, which means blood flow transfers oxygen. So we're risking our lives to give you a good 9 minutes. So I want y'all to know.
You're not risking your life for me. You're risking your life for you to enjoy this life.
Hey, buddy, they both started talking at the same time, bro. They both started talking at the same time, bro. It's like a big boy in the Wawa. This motherfucker, you know what you need to do.
All right, so let me ask the fellas then. BJ said 9 minutes. Wait, does that include foreplay? So they said 30 to 45 minutes the whole session.
No, that doesn't include foreplay.
You mean fucking?
Yeah, I mean yeah.
So boom, check this out. You and whoever you decide to have a session with, y'all finally meet up.
It would only be my wife, sir.
Yeah, you and your wife.
Hey man.
only
say
her.
That, sir.
Nobody.
You and your wife, y'all meet up for a session, right? You and your wife meet up for a session, in an undisclosed location. How from the very first time y'all come in contact with one another, from the end of said contact, how long should that session be?
I want to say about 30, 35 minutes. Probably.
But you're only giving 9 minutes a day.
Right. But again, you gotta get that engine started up. Start it up right. You know what I mean?
And you gotta be smart with it. You have to watch your speed, your pace. There's, the manhandling, the foreplay. There's the role playing.
Women like rape fantasies. They just don't want to get raped.
Stall, just stall. There you go.
Yeah, they like aggressive shit. They just don't want to feel like it's sport.
I'm too skinny for all that.
Yeah, but on top of that, like you said, you got to get me warmed up, because if I'm not there, this is not going to be an enjoyable session, because I'm not lubricated enough to enjoy this fully. So it's going to be a fucked up session. Yeah. So you have to get me where I need to be for us to enjoy this.
Mm-hmm. Hey BJ, I like when I look at my dick and it looks like vanilla ice cream that fell on it. I don't know.
Oh my God. Why is that comment to me, sir? Why is
you my brother, man. You my brother. Like I thought I could talk to you.
Listen, you are my brother, right? But I don't want to hear about what you want your penis to look like, sir.
I like my dick to look like a honey bun, bro.
I don't care.
So Lou, Same situation from start to finish, from the time you make contact with said female, from the end of the session with said female. How long is your desired length of time for the entire session?
I'll say about 15, bro. Cause I be
15.
making love faces.
Mathematically, that sounds right. That's half of what his lady said.
I like to pull her hair and be like, "Yo, you remind me of something."
Shut up, R. Kelly.
I mean, no,
So, Buddy, answer the question. You keep asking all of us. What for you is a good time from start to finish?
I don't have a set time. It depends on who it is, and it depends on the cheeks. Like, all right, check this out. So different cheeks have different women attached to the cheeks. Mm-hmm. So you got to take the totality of the situation. So if she is a very, very attractive young lady and her cheeks are very up to par, she's gonna get whatever time length she so desires. However, if I'm just here for cheeks and cheeks only, you gonna get what I'm gonna give. And that's just
question to everybody. Have you ever been on the receiving end of whack sex? You thought it was gonna be awesome based on the production, based on what they sent you, based on what they were saying, and you finally got to that situation, you're excited, and that shit was whack.
Let the ladies go first, please.
Keisha, we ain't starting with you. Go ahead, Keisha.
Okay. Yeah. I was presented with that not too long ago, and at first I had to check myself because I was like, okay, did I just really amp this up in my mind? Because everything else was up to par. But
my bad, I had to catch a flight. No, I'm fucking with you.
The performance was just off, and then the equipment was very under par. So yeah, it was a very sad moment because you want it to be great, especially if that person has like the best personality, which is the shittiest part about it, because that's usually what happens. Best personality, but you get to that point, it makes you really wake up and realize, okay, I do need that part of a person. Because I thought I was better than that. I was like, oh, as long as they treat me right, treat me like a queen, I'm good. But unfortunately, that wasn't the factor. I need that, I need to be satisfied in that aspect. So,
all right, question though, did he like gas it up? Like, girl, when I get a hold of you, I'm about to put my face between your cheeks and I'm gonna be.
Actually, no, he was very humbling. Like, we didn't really talk about.
What was that, Rob? What was that, buddy?
Like right between your cheeks. Did he say he was gonna do all that?
One more time for the audience.
Right in the cheeks. Like your cheeks was gonna like squeeze his face like this. Like he was gonna open your cheeks and put his face in. So it's like this, and then he just he say he was
did he do it on FaceTime? Did he say
yeah, I'm just trying to know like what level of dream did he sell you to where he had like you thought it was gonna be like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You thought he was gonna put it down.
That's the thing. He didn't have to sell it. He was just very, very attentive to my needs. So I assumed that was gonna be the same thing in the sack, and it wasn't.
Oh yeah, that's your fault then. Because if we actually care about your feelings and what's going on, we about to just be trash. When we don't give a fuck about you, that's when we gonna fuck the shit out of you.
But that's the thing. You can't lean on that though, because once again, it's.
I'm kidding.
By the way, risking the cheeks. I guess we do. Yeah, I understand that. Okay.
BJ.
Nah, go to. I want a queen. We gotta let the ladies go. I want to hear this.
Oh, you want the ladies?
Yeah.
Look, BJ ready. He got one ready too. I see how you looking.
So at one point in time, I was dating this guy years ago before my ex-husband and everything, and I would come home and visit, and we had a great time. So like you said, he was selling it like it's going to be amazing. So the first time, I was just like, okay, maybe it was just a bad time. Maybe we had too much to drink or something. Maybe this. The second time, I actually went and sat in his closet and called my cousin and was like, I can't do this because if I stay with this person or even try to make this work, I know I'm going to cheat.
I've said that before. Yes. Okay, so I understand that. Mm-hmm.
So he sold it to you. Like he was like, yeah. I'm going.
We having all these conversations. We talking about experiences, things we want to try. You pictures and
so he was like, yeah, I'm gonna give you this.
Deliver.
I'm gonna give you some of this, Queen. I'm gonna give you some of this peasant dick.
Yeah, that nigga was like, my mom telling me no.
Live gonna fuck you like they need somewhere to live.
I hate y'all so much.
BJ, you ever went into a situation feeling like, yo, this is finna be fun, and leaving being like, yo, I'm never doing this again?
Yeah. So what I learned is like if a woman talks aggressively about sex like early, she most likely don't know what the hell she's doing.
Wow.
But I mean, this young lady was like early into it, like, you know what I mean? Yeah, like, my shit is so good, like you gonna have to, like, you probably gonna fall in love with me and all this talking, all this cash stuff. Now at the time when we met, we was in like different cities. So I was so hyped up that I drove to a city. Mind y'all, this was a long time.
Many moons ago.
This is many moons
ago.
At
least 15 years. At least.
No doubt no more. But yeah, so I driving over there, like I'm all hyped, just flying down the highway about like 2 hours. Anyway, fast forward, get to the situation, and you ever seen that meme where it's like a woman get on top and she give you like 2 bounces and then the check engine light cut on? And I'm like, I was like, that's it. She was like, yeah, like, can you get on top? I'm like, cool. And then it was bad. It was just real bad. Like, I couldn't even really get in my bag. And she's like, ooh, that hurt. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Like, it was terrible. Like, it was a terrible experience. And I went home the next day. I was supposed to stay there the weekend. I lied. It was like, oh, I got called back to work. Shout out to the military. They just give you that lie every time. And yeah, it was horrible, bro. Like everything about it. I was so mad. Use all that gas. I can't get that money back. I can't get that money back, man. I ain't hear you, Keith. What'd you say?
I said, what was worse, the bad sex or that long ass drive back home from bad sex? Like,
that long ass drive for sure. That long ass drive for sure. I think I was banging a lot of Too Short though on the way home. I was so mad.
Yeah.
Never spoke to her again.
What's my favorite word, bitch?
That's funny. Absolutely. I've been sold a dream, and I will say this though. The actual vagina was this. Not hold on. Disclaimer: this was centuries ago. This is centuries. This is way back. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, long time ago.
Yeah, long time ago, man. So I say this though: the vagina itself was what it was supposed to be, but everything attached to it, it was like a starfish.
What?
And I'm like, so are you gonna do anything? Because I feel like I'm
laid there.
I feel like I'm forcing you. So, like, do I have your consent? Oh yeah, everything's all good. Please tell me this is okay. Do I need to go get a contract? Because you're laying here as if you're going to die if I tell you to move.
That's bad.
Yeah, it was just terrible. And then not even like the legs up. I'm talking about like flat back starfish, like legs straight out.
Like, did she move? Like, did she get into it? Like,
well, I got facial expressions.
You got what?
I got a lot of facial expressions. And then it came to the point where I was like, all right, you know what's about to happen? You about to just go on the list.
Wow.
Yeah, it was terrible though. But had that same vagina been attached to someone of more activity, it would have been probably the best thing smoking.
Oh wow.
Possibly.
So the mindset wasn't there. It wasn't the body. It was like she just wasn't as
Nothing was not the only thing that showed up that day was vagina.
Wow.
That's what she was giving you. That's what she figured you wanted. She just gave you the vagina.
Nah, man. Like I really went out bad because
that's what I'm hearing.
I went above and beyond. I went above and beyond for this one. So, and I got flued out too. Like I got flued out.
Oh, that doesn't make sense. Then no, money has been invested.
Yeah, you gotta make sure your vagina is A1 before you fly somebody out to get the.
Hold on, now the vagina was, but everything else attached to it was not.
That's what doesn't make sense. Like,
and the fact that she flew you out there.
Yeah, I got flued out.
She spent money.
Yeah.
So maybe she thought that was enough. She was like, "Oh, you gonna work for this? Because I just spent money."
Right, you gonna work for this ride and this trip.
Yeah, why?
That was some bullshit right there. I ain't with that. I ain't with none of that. You got to do something. At least don't make me feel like I'm taking it, man.
Yeah.
I had to stop. Like, are you sure this is okay? I was afraid.
Did she moan? Did she like?
Yeah. I got some vocals. I got a little facial expressions. But as far as movement, I got a little arm on the back. You know what I'm saying? I had some waves back then. I got a little wave rub, here or there. But other than that, I mean, maybe it was me. Maybe I just delivered some trash. Don't know. Don't really care. Because guess what? You can't unfuck this dick.
Oh.
Hey.
Retarded.
Now, I had a situation where I don't know what the girl had been through, but she kept like revisiting her past.
Oh.
So she was like, "Yo, I don't know if I'm good enough. I don't know if I'm," because I'm one of those people. I like to fuck and I like to be quiet, but I'm focused.
What do you mean? She said she don't know if she's because you didn't make her
know like where she stood at. I'm like, "Yo, is my dick hard?" She was like, "Yeah." I'm like,
hold on. Sorry.
My brother.
You said you like to have sex and be quiet?
I'm quiet, bro. I'm one of them weird ones.
So you just there.
Bro, I want some hands now. What's the Amazon joint? I'm on it. But I ain't that quiet. I ain't that quiet though.
Is there a reason why?
I'm killing what I'm doing.
Lou fucking Speedy, he probably be fucking like that for real too.
Bro, I'm on some Jason Bourne. He's like,
it's not quiet if you growling.
Hey, that's what she felt like though. She wanted to be like, "Yo, this is the best pussy in the world." Yada yada yada. I'm just
you gotta amp her up though, man. You gotta give her something.
I'm trying to amp her up. Shit, I'm out here putting in work. I'm sweating. You know I'm a skinny nigga. Like bitches be putting their hand. They like, "Oh, you're so skinny." I'm like, I know. I like Shao Kahn, but it's whatever.
Yeah, you gotta gas him a little bit.
I try, bro.
It's like
I have to be focused though.
Gotta be some kind of communication.
Yeah, I used to gas him up all the time. Oh man, I ain't never had nothing like this, but I just had something like this at like 2 hours ago.
2 hours ago.
Oh my god.
And yeah, it was way better than this bullshit.
This is long time ago. Long time ago.
I don't be
this was last Tuesday.
Yeah.
No, I'm in a very committed relationship. This is centuries ago.
Well,
this is all old.
These are all old stories.
Yeah, it's back in my ain't shit days.
A decade ago.
The thing is,
At least you admit to ain't shit days. Everybody don't even admit that they had some ain't shit days or they had an ain't shit time.
No, you gotta admit, like you gotta appreciate good sex, man.
I was trash.
There's good sex, and there's like, yo, I'm just trying to get my dick wet sex.
I was a trash nigga back in the day. I was terrible. I was awful.
Bro, you got to, like, how can you, like, yo, if you are having sex and you ain't had no ain't shit days, I don't respect you, man. I don't respect you, bro. Like, yo, like, nothing you say.
I can barely hear Keisha. Can y'all hear? I can barely hear.
Can y'all hear me?
She's looking at me.
She's like real low. I don't know. Up to your microphone.
Keisha, have you had some ain't shit days?
Yeah, everybody has. Nobody's perfect.
As a woman, like as a woman right now, and Keisha, like, what are ain't shit days for y'all?
That's a good question. That's a really good question.
We pod. What are ain't shit days for women? Because like, as men, you come in 2 seconds. That's an ain't shit day. For women, what is it? Is it y'all coming for like in 2 minutes?
That ain't what you.
No, it sounds like what Buddy.
No, I ain't talking about ain't shit in sex. I'm talking about an ain't shit phase. Like everybody had an ain't shit phase where you know I'm dating 2 people, I'm fucking 2 people, I left your house, went to this person's house, or you know, shit. I just sat outside waiting till your girlfriend left. Or, you know, you got ain't shit times like that. That's what I'm talking about.
They got specific right there. Speak on
it. She's a real one. Like just mention all the ways she's a real one. She'll wait till your girlfriend leave.
I mean, you the people have been through it. You know, we all talk about ain't shit times. I didn't have my ain't shit times in my life, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Keisha?
Mine was probably after my second failed relationship. It was a real quick phase though, because I got kids and they don't need to be witnessing any of that. But it was only because I had spent a span of 15 years between 2 dudes, my first baby daddy and then my second baby daddy. So that was 15 years of commitment doing nothing. So after I, ended the second one, I was like, hell yeah, I'm going to get out and get to know people, do what I should have did in my younger 20s.
I'm going to have my whole time.
Yeah, there you go.
Give me my whole time.
I love whole time.
And then I woke up and, got back to responsibility. So yeah, that was my ain't shit times throughout my whole life. Because any time before that, I was raised in a strict household, so there was no playing around back then either.
So for a woman, what's the reasonable length of time?
You're not gonna keep sitting here talking about women and y'all ain't answering questions. We not gonna do that. If you asking about ain't shit ass times, all 3 of you niggas need to answer ain't shit ass times. How about that?
You already know them. You know them. Like every day, it's just a struggle. Every day is a struggle.
I was 8 for at least 15 to 20 years.
Yeah, like like this.
I was
but you verbally asking us to share our ain't shit times, but y'all ain't sharing y'all ain't shit times, and then you want to keep on talking about I'm gonna keep talking to women. That is not how this shit works.
Because I'm curious.
For women, like
answer questions too, nigga.
This is not red tape.
It's so hard.
All right, what you want to ask me?
Ask me. Why I get to it now?
I'm an open book. You can ask me
St. Louis shit. You can find me in St. Louis.
You can ask me anything of any kind, and I'm gonna answer.
No, but you just asked us about our age.
All right.
Now I'm talking about yours.
Hold on right now. Buddy, ain't shit time.
My ancient times was from the time I found out how to put penis in vagina.
Oh my.
Up until my current relationship that started in my damn 30s. So the very first second, one too many girls told me I was cute. And I figured out by watching scramble porn after MASH went off at 3:00 in the morning, scramble porn came on next. And I caught a glimpse of where the penis is supposed to go. I've been ain't shit since then. And up until about this current relationship, I wasn't a motherfucking piece of shit. I was less than ain't shit. I was trying to stick my weepy wherever it went.
That nigga buddy like that nigga BJ look like Jesse Jackson right now, just like BJ look like Jesse Jackson. BJ.
I want to say it was about a good 7-year run. Hall of Fame worthy though.
Oh, really? They hang your jersey.
Hall of Fame. Just
was it a couple that you like? Yo, I ain't know I can get her.
Oh man, listen. Let me tell you something. So, but I mean, as soon as I met my beautiful wife, it just went in the rafters. Just hung up. It's up there. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Had all the all-star patches. It was
That's
crazy time. But it was because, you know, after my first marriage failed, right? And we was together almost 7 years. And I met her when I was 16. You know what I mean? So I wasn't really doing anything during all that time. So I just felt like I had to soil my royal oats out here.
Yeah, to compensate.
Yeah. I mean, hindsight 2020, a lot of that was just like empty shit. You know what I mean? Just trying to fulfill something that really wasn't there. You know what I mean? But when I recognized that, and then like she said, I just kind of woke up, was like, this really ain't me. And then luckily I was able to find a little honey dip.
Quick point before you go, Lou. I'm gonna tell y'all how ain't shit I was. This is real quick. I got locked up for some shit that has nothing to do with women. During my case, they brought my cell phone to court. I had 2 for no reason. It was like, on the evidence, they put the evidence on projectors and shit and show the jury. At the top, that shit literally said Buddy's whole phone in court.
Wow.
With a list of numbers, the times I spent on the phone, pictures, everything. Like, that's how terrible I was. That shit made it to court.
By then.
That shit made it to fucking court. Oh, some shit that ain't got nothing to do with fucking hoes. They bought that motherfucker in there anyway. And at the top, in big bold letters, Buddy's whole phone. In a court of law. Ain't that some funny shit?
All right, Lucious, your turn.
I had my whole moment in like early 2020, 2021. Oh, we finna cut this shit off because I got a whole couple. No, I'm just playing. I mean, my whole phase was from like 2008 to about 2017. 17. I mean, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, you meet people and you hang out. And then after I started this comedy shit, it was really like, yo, we finna hang out. So I mean, like, it is what it is.
Still fucking hoes.
You said what?
You still having sex with like random,
like a motherfucker.
So you being a hoe right now. You a man whore.
Yeah, you don't see the pandemic proof, Lou.
So you a man whore right now.
No, I'm not, bro. I'm a little bit smarter than that. I ain't gonna sit here and be like, yo, I'm not here. Like, no, I'm not. I have the patience.
Not a community dick. He's just out there experiencing.
No, I'm out here, but I'm not. No.
Okay.
No. Yeah, I'm a little bit older, bro. I know how to move.
So what you're saying is you're no longer easy. That's what you're saying?
Basically. Yeah, I'm out here chilling, man.
Good for you knowing your worth, King.
Yeah.
I hate BJ. I hate him so much. I hate him on Madden. I hate him on Marvel Avengers. I hate him all that.
You know what I like though, now? I like that, like, in these times, it's like whatever you want to do, you can do. You ain't getting shamed. Like, you can just live your life how you want to live your life. Like, back in the day, like, centuries and centuries ago, back when I was doing my thing, it was a double standard. Like, women couldn't do certain things that men could do because they'd be labeled things that men weren't labeled. But these times, it is what it is. We can freestyle.
Yeah.
Luckily for the female community that I'm in a committed relationship, because I would be a fucking terrorist.
No, you wouldn't, bro. You wouldn't.
I am in love with my significant other, and I would never do such a thing.
But if you would, you'd be out here terrorizing the streets.
Nah,
I would be a fucking terrorist.
You wouldn't, buddy. You'll be chilling the fuck out, bro.
You see
Kinda
this
big.
thing?
You'll start to realize, like, yo, shit is too fast, bro.
I probably would realize that it's too easy and get bored.
Oh,
Nah.
that's the thing too.
It ain't that easy though. You'll think you got her, and she'll use you for Texas Roadhouse then.
Oh, that's cool. I'll exchange. I'll exchange a New York strip for some New York hips.
Okay,
I think
look, hey, BJ, what's your social handles, bro? You see what I'm right?
Why do you do that every time?
Cause that's my boy. That's my brother. That's my ace.
What was your question, sir?
What's your social
Ask for
handle?
your social handles again.
Oh, my social handles. Oh, okay. You can find me on the gram at I don't fuck with none of y'all.
Hey,
Follow me.
what about Facebook?
I don't have a Facebook.
Go ahead.
Facebook, Raynetta Byers. Instagram, Mahogany_Ray. Twitter is at Royal Pettiness.
Nice.
Comments,
royal. Emphasis on the royal.
Hey, yeah.
I don't emphasize that. Y'all emphasize that.
She is the
Rose
queen.
petals at her feet. Keisha, what are your social handle?
Plain Jane. I'm just Facebook. Keisha Sansbury. Look me up.
Hey,
Let me see. Hold on now. Let me look at this.
buddy, would it be?
I'm just playing.
I love.
I'm kidding.
Sure.
I'm kidding. Follow me on Instagram at Buddy with a B. I don't be posting shit because I'm old as fuck. Follow me on Facebook at I'm just playing around about that too. But follow me on Twitter at Skinny Drink. I don't post shit, so you can be wasting your time.
Okay. And I'm Lucious Williams. Follow me on Facebook, Lucious Williams. YouTube, Lucious Williams. Like, subscribe, and all that goofy shit. Instagram, King Lucious the Great. And on Snapchat, if you really feeling thirsty. I'm gonna get in the DM. Straight dick pics.
Don't forget OnlyFans.
Right.
OnlyFans, Lucious Williams.
Don't let
Lucious W3716.
Follow him on OnlyFans.
Fuck with me. If you want $5, if your shit $5, fuck with me. I got you. The whole month.
Lucious oil his head up on OnlyFans.
Yeah, I do all that. Hey, buddy, and my nipple muscles. I'm Lucious Williams. This is Lucious Williams Lucious Williams podcast, episode 19. Fuck with me.
That's hilarious.